All right, so these massive waves were expected, but what wasn't expected, 20-foot tall waves slamming into the hundreds of people gathered to watch from the safety of the shore. NBC Bay Area's Garvin Thomas is here now to explain just how the spectators went from the sideline to the story. Hi, Garvin.
Diane, when you first hear about how many spectators, and we're hearing 40, were knocked over by this wave, you have to ask yourself, how could so many people not be prepared for this when watching a surf competition? Well, the answer we can show you in this satellite image. Here's where the competition is held. Here's Pillar Point, and Mavericks is held down here. If we zoom in, this is a beach where a lot of people often go to watch the competition, but the high tide was so high today, that beach was virtually empty. This wave was so big, it crossed this piece of land right here between the beach and the seawall, moving into an area that was filled with sponsors' tents, concessions, and a big screen TV. In short, the spot people were told they should be standing.
In retrospect, it makes sense. If the surfers were riding some of the biggest waves the Mavericks surf competition had ever seen, the spectators should have expected a high tide like they have never seen.
Oh, wow, here we go again.
Oh, we're in big trouble.
They didn't.
Oh, my God.
Radical! At least 3 large waves crashed into the crowd watching at Pillar Point. The first 2, however, merely warning shots. The third was the real deal.
Pandemonium, and we need rescue personnel down here.
I saw that wave coming, and I thought to myself, this one's going to take us out.
And 2 breaking bones. One of them was Betsy Foreman.
The beach, and people weren't moving quite fast enough, and then a big surge came in and knocked about, I don't know how many of us actually underwater and tumbling, and I felt my ankles snap. So I was just glad I didn't drown.
The mayhem on the sidelines, though, didn't slow down the competition. The surfers continued facing serious injury and death with every new wave. What was different this year, of course, is that for a while, spectators were doing the very same thing.
None other than the director of the Mavericks competition said this year's waves were likely the largest the competition has ever seen. The waves were perfect for the surfers. Diane, an estimated crowd of 20,000 showed up this year. You got to wonder how they're going to handle the crowd the next time it comes around.
Absolutely.